Hi folks, it's Will here with Homestead Iron. Going to give you a look at our V Hoe today. The V Hoe is one of my favorite tools. It's one of our best sellers, and I think that is partly because it's a real versatile tool. This is a great all-around tool. If you were going to pick one, this is an awfully good all-around type of a tool. The V Hoe will scalp weed for you. You can do that detailed work, get in close, and do fine work on either edge, down either side of the row. It's sharp all the way up on each edge. You can drag in furrows with it to plant in, or you can do those more aggressive chopping, cutting chores where you want to swing and really cut and slice through things. The pointed tip on this will penetrate through the grass better than anything we have and really cut through roots, turf grass, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer and give you a look at some of the capability of the V Hoe. So here we've got some grass coming in on these marigolds. Grass can be your best friend when it's where you want it, but it can be a real problem in the garden because of that fibrous root mass that it puts down. It's hard to cut through. We're going to start in here just by dragging through and trying to pull some of that root out along with the grass. I love the smell of these marigolds. To me it smells like deer and rabbits avoiding my garden. And there, so I'm just scalping and scraping with the edge of the blade here right now. I'll use the tip to drag through, and I'll move down here. This is a little bit heavier, so we're going to swing on it a little bit, cut some of that out. More. Now I'm getting up close to that marigold, so I'm just gonna ease up a little bit because I don't want to cut it out there. There's some more grass. I'm just using the tool to cut it loose and then reach in there with my hands and shake the roots out and pick the rest of it out. And there's some more right there. See, we use that tip to get right in there and get that one specific one out of there without hurting any of our plants we want to save. That's about got it. Okay, so we've come over here into the edge of the yard, into some hard packed ground that's never been really touched or worked, just to demonstrate the effectiveness of the V Hoe as a digging tool. We've had very little rain up here, so this ground is hard and compacted as it's going to be. So let's see how it goes. And there you see the beauty of the V Hoe is having that leverage to swing away. And just like any digging, you get your excavation started and then you just start taking off slices. You don't want to take too much at a time and overload yourself or your tool, but if you get going and take a bite at a time, you can get a lot of work done. It's amazing. You look, whether you're using a hand tool like this or you're using a giant excavating machine, the principles of digging, there's a rock. There we go, get him out of there. The principles of digging and moving ground are the same regardless of the scale. Okay, so we showed you up there some of the finer, more detailed capability on the V Hoe. Here's a good place to give you a look at just letting it swing away and chopping down some of this coarser, heavier stuff. One swing, we've got him out of there. Here's this big rank plantain. I'll chop through. There we go. And make short work of him. This bed hasn't been touched this year. There's a big rock. So there's quite a bit of stuff coming up in here. We'll try to get this cleaned out and ready to plant. But that gives you a good look at the more aggressive side of the V Hoe. It makes short work of those big coarse weeds. Okay folks, thanks for watching. We appreciate your time, and stay tuned. We're going to continue to upload videos of all of our tools and try to tell you a little bit about each one of them. Thanks for watching.